garden is a vertical aeroponic growing system. Aeroponics use both water and air to produce more colorful, better tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits and vegetables. The Tower Garden growing system also uses a proprietary blend of natural earth minerals to accomplish the same purpose. The Tower Garden was developed by Tim Blank, Chief Horticulturist for the Epcot Land Exhibit. Who is Tim Blank? Well, he is one of the world's leading authorities in aeroponic gardening. And if you've ever been to the Living Gardens exhibit at the Epcot Center, you've seen some of his work. So why Tower Garden? Well, because it's healthier. It's easier. It's smarter. And it allows you to put a farmer's market on your back porch. Are you concerned with how fresh your fruits and vegetables are when you buy them? I know I am. Have you ever thought about how many different fertilizers, pesticides, or contaminants might be on the produce or in the produce that you buy? Many people feel that buying organic is best, and it really is because it reduces your risk of contamination. But it's not 100%. If a neighboring farmer sprays his field on a windy day, and those pesticides travel across and land on that organic farm, his produce is still marketable as organic. Why is that? Well, because technically, that farmer did not use pesticides to grow his crops. How about eating local? Have you joined the locavore movement? When you purchase and consume fruits and vegetables that are grown locally, you'll be eating food that is fresher because it's had a chance to ripen and not be picked before it was ripe so it can survive the long trip to the grocery store. When produce is allowed to ripen, it has more nutrition as the nutrients come into that produce the last few days of the ripening process. As soon as a plant is removed from its own nutrient source, the soil, the sun, the water, and the air, it only has as much nutrition as it had at the time of picking, or less as it continues to age on its way to the market. Having the ability to pick live food with roots and all and eat them immediately is the ultimate in fresh. Here is a picture of Tower Gardens in Chicago O'Hare International Airport. It is the world's first vertical aeroponic food farm inside an airport terminal. The 26 Tower Gardens provide fresh produce to restaurants throughout the airport. Isn't that wonderful that the airport is conscious enough to be providing fresh fruits and vegetables for their restaurants? O'Hare and other Tower Garden installations have garnered attention from media outlets including ABC, CNN, and the New York Times, Urban Magazine, and this spring it will be featured on Lifetime Television. So why aeroponics? Well, it's safe and ecologically friendly. It grows stronger and healthier plants. And plants grow faster because they're exposed to more CO2 or more oxygen. And you're able to have a much higher yield in way less space because it's a vertical gardening. Tower Garden makes gardening environmentally friendly. It uses less than 10% of both the water and the land normally used in gardening. In addition, herbicide and pesticide use is far less than normal gardening because there is no dirt involved and you control the type and amount of the pesticides that you use if you choose to use them. In fact, NASA has been growing plants in space since the 1960s, and in the 1990s they did studies that showed that plants that are grown aeroponically are not only stronger but way more nutritious. Tower Garden makes gardening easier. It's easy to install, and I love that it's easy to maintain. There's no dirt and therefore no weeds, which I think is a good thing. It's less climate sensitive because we do have a heater that heats the water, but also it's portable. So if it gets cold, you can always roll it into the house or roll it into the garage. And it grows faster, so you enjoy more fruits of your labor more often, more abundantly all summer long. Now, it's important to remember that there will always be challenges associated with gardening. This is not just something you can simply leave alone and expect to do all the work, but it is, again, easy to maintain and install. And so just, make sure you keep it filled with water and nutrients and plug it in. The tower garden, well, it's easy to grow good health, and I think that that's what it's all about. It's healthy because you're able to pick your produce right. You're able to eat produce that is very nutritious. And it's food that's coming directly from the farm to the table. And you can taste that fresh picked difference. Remember when you used to eat grandma's tomatoes right out of her garden? They always tasted better than what we get here in our grocery stores. And that's because they were nutritious and delicious. And because produce is better tasting, a family will find themselves consuming more fruits and vegetables, and that's always a good thing. And the best part is that Tower Garden makes gardening affordable. Depending on the length of your growing season and the amount and type of produce you grow, the Tower Garden will easily pay for itself over time. Most users tell us in less than 2 years. Tower Garden is designed to work and to last. I know I'm excited to be using my Tower Garden for the second year, and I can see us using it for years to come. And fresh becomes affordable as well as convenient. Next time you go to the produce counter, you can easily see why the Tower Garden growing system is affordable. Tower Garden makes gardening fun. All family members can participate, and kids not only enjoy the growing experience, but studies continue to show that children who grow their own food are much more likely to consume it. And I always like when that happens when my kids eat more fruits and vegetables. And there's no need to have a green thumb. Anybody can grow a tower garden. So what can you grow in your tower garden? Well, your imagination is the limit. There is a restaurant in New York City called Bell Book and Candle, and this is a picture of Chef John Mooney, who grows all of his restaurant's produce on the rooftop of his restaurant. And ABC did a story on this. You can actually go to ABC and just Google rooftop tower garden, Bell Book and Candle. It'll come up. It's really a very interesting video clip. Last summer in my tower garden, I grew all kinds of different lettuce and kale and beans and herbs and tomatoes. We had the best, most amazing tasting broccoli. It tasted like candy. So again, sky's the limit. You can grow whatever you want, anything but root vegetables, which need the ground to grow it. Tower Garden complements Juice Plus. We see Tower Garden complement to Juice Plus because it fits in with our mission statement, inspiring healthy living around the world. Today, Juice Plus is the largest selling product of its kind in the world, and it comes in capsules or soft chewables, and our Juice Plus Complete is a leader in the nutritional beverage industry as well. So Juice Plus has done the gardening for you. It's fine ripened raw fruits and vegetables that through a proprietary process, we've been able to remove the water, most of the sugar and the sodium, and what you have left is all of that garden goodness in the capsule or the chewable. Juice Plus has been in the market almost 20 years, and Juice Plus is a year-round product. Juice Plus is for everyone. Gardening might not be for everyone, but everybody needs to eat more fruits and vegetables. And kids eat free through our Children's Health Foundation. We have a free program where kids can receive free Juice Plus for 3 years, and we all want our kids to eat more fruits and vegetables, don't we? So you want to reserve your Tower Garden now. Tower Garden will be available for purchase beginning in April, and the cost is $499 plus $50 shipping. If you prefer, there will be 12 interest-free payments available of around $43 a month. That starts in April. So imagine getting all of that produce for $43 a month. The Tower Garden comes with everything you need to get started growing your own garden. So please get with the person who invited you and find out more about how to reserve your very own tower garden and more information about Juice Plus. You're going to want to get started right away. Here are just a few pictures of different ideas of different tower gardens. But think about it. You really are what you eat. Having the ability to grow what you want, how you want, and when you want makes it possible for you to put a nutritious farmer's market right on your porch. It's fun, it's simple, and certainly it's tasty. And I know you will enjoy picking your live lettuce and other produce to consume immediately. What could be fresher than that? And I don't know about you, but I think it's worth it to grow good